Alright guys, welcome to the channel. It's Clinton again at CNC Equipment. It's January 2nd today, 2022. So it's actually Sunday after New Year. So I'm going to do a little quick walk around video of the shop and inventory, which is pretty much lacking right now. So if you guys, hope everybody had a good Christmas and New Year's. We want to thank all of our customers too. We've had an excellent year. So we've pretty much sold out of everything. And also all the YouTube viewers, this YouTube stuff's really blowing up, so I thought I'd give you guys, everybody's been wanting a little shop tour. I had to stop by here today. I want to turn the heat up and stuff, so we've actually been closed the week between Christmas and New Year's. I've done that pretty much since I've started, so give the guys a little time off, a little paid week off and stuff. So then I start outside here, a little walk around. You can see it is pretty bare. Those trucks are all just trucks waiting to get built, parts trucks or whatnot. Inventory is pretty low right now. We've pretty much sold out of everything. There's a couple little dozers over here. I think the little 350 may be sold. Got a couple people in there. Snit 555G track loader, I believe, has a deposit on it. Not sure in the wheel loader. Jay deals with all my equipment and stuff, so I think he's got somebody on that. I know the 50G sold. That Hummer, I think, has got a deposit on it. There's a main lift down there is sold. Do have a crane for sale and a scraper. There's a couple pieces around the corner. I think there's a Unimog and stuff, but it's been a crazy year. This whole lot around here should be, you know, stacked full of stuff, and it usually is, but it's been selling quicker than I can get it in. Have you guys been watching? I just put a couple videos up of a D7F that we done. It actually sold too, so still sitting in the shop. We'll show you guys it. So a lot of people's been asking if it was for sale or not, but the reason to come over today, I need to turn the heat up on the shop. We got floor heat in there. Turned it down before the holidays, so it takes a little while to warm up, but we'll go inside and turn it up. Guys been following, we've been doing a crew cab build. It's actually the camper for it there, so wife's got a brand new Bronco. Just got about a month ago. We do have our old truck up for sale. I'll try to put a link in. It's a 2017 Ford Raptor, so anybody's looking for one of those, I'll put a link in the description. It's a super nice truck. So step inside the office here. The whole family's here today somewhere. They're putting stuff up. That's actually my desk over there. It's old Willie's Jeep body. There's Tucker over there. You ready to measure some decals? Maybe. So if you call in here, you're going to talk to Jay. It sits over here, deals all the heavy equipment stuff and trucks. Then Scott's actually does a lot of the attachments. The Jeep bodies, actually import replacement Jeep bodies out of the Philippines, but he's got a super cool desk there too. So what you got going on, Tucker?
Decals.
You need to make some decals for D7F?
Oh, it's F? I thought it was G.
F. So I'm going to turn the heat up in here. We've got 3 different areas we need to turn up. It's dark in here. So that was the office very quickly. I'll step into the shop. It's probably kind of a mess. We've been thrashing at the end of the year, so you want to go over and get those measurements? You got a piece of paper to write down on and tape measure? So I'll give you guys a quick tour of the shop. I know you guys watch a lot of videos, and of course we've done some stuff with Mike at Dirt Perfect. He actually come down a couple weeks ago or something, did a whole complete tour with me, so that'll probably be out in his channel. I'm assuming maybe later this month. He's pretty behind on the stuff, but this is actually a mess. Like I say, we were thrashing in the year, try to get stuff done. You guys been watching the crew cab build, camper build. It's going on over here. I got another video we're wrapping up here tomorrow on it. We do have the engine set in, got motor mounts made. We're taking the transfer case out of this truck over here, and I'm gonna get mocked up in that. That's a little sneak peek on it there. Like I say, it's a mess in here right now. Got a couple fabrication tables over there, some toolboxes. Got a tire changing machine. We really don't mess with tires too much, but more of our own stuff. Balancer, all that good stuff. There's the cab off the crew cab project. We got our welders over here. I think I got a 350. Usually do most of my TIG welding with that. I don't do very much of that. Also have a suitcase welder I can run off it for larger wire feed stuff, and that will also stick weld. That's our main go-to Miller 252 wire feed welder there. Got a handheld plasma cutter, and then we got a smaller welder. We keep small, like 23 thousandths wire in for sheet metal work and stuff. We don't use that one a whole lot, but we will be using on the plasma cutter quite a bit. I got a small parts room in here. This keeps some inventory, some parts. We've got a warehouse over next door. Got wiper blades, cylinder packing kits, all kinds of goodies. Shut the light off. And you guys have seen some other videos, plasma cutter, metal shop rooms over there. We've got a bunch of stock cabinets here from Lawson, metric, American bolts, fine thread stuff. And we've got all these little goodies over here, just miscellaneous drawers of stuff they keep stocked up, O-rings and stuff. There's all kinds of stuff. You got heat shrink connectors, sawzall blades, batteries, screws, just all kinds of different stuff. All threads. Got a Hummer over here that's being checked out. So that's the truck that's getting the transfer case yanked out. It's just going to be a parts truck. We're going to try to put a 5-ton transfer case into that, but you guys have to keep an eye on that. Over here is the plasma cutter room. We've got hose assortment. We can make most all of the hydraulic hoses in stock. It's actually stocked by local Napa stores. We keep all the fittings that we use most of the time, so got my hose stuff up there. Plasma tables here. You guys seen a couple of videos on that. I've had this for about 10 years. It's super useful piece. It's got its own plasma cutter over there. Runs this, computer programs for that. Keep all of our steel and stuff over here. Sheet steel. I've got a 120-ton press brake so we can bend metal. We can actually bump out a Dozer blade face. You know, it's this curved piece here. That's my template for some of the Dozer blades. We can sit there and bump it like every 1.5 inches just slightly and make a curve. We can bend metal, do all kinds of stuff. Got a Bridgeport mill there. Got a 1941 Monarch lathe there. Super good lathe. I got one identical to that to the old shop, so it's got more storage and stuff up there. We've got Dozer. It's been torn down for a little bit that we sold a couple years ago. We set a lot of the forestry Dozers up. You guys know, you've watched our videos. This one come in with the seal blew out in the drive motor. We actually got it rebuilt, but these newer Dozers are hydrostatic, and the seal blew out in the other one, and when it did, it filled the final drive full of oil. So we've got to reseal it. I actually just rebuilt this thing about a year ago, but the motor ended up failing, so I have to pull it apart, reseal it. There's a winch off it, so more stuff off the crew cab truck. You're gonna get some, we need to turn the heat on over here while I'm thinking about it. There's the old transfer case out of the 2.5-ton truck over there. The whole point of coming over here is to turn the heat up, so. It is on 57. We'll set that up to you. I usually don't keep, so we've got floor heat in here. We've got 8 inches of concrete in this main shop floor, and it's all got tubes in through here. It heats the whole floor. So I've got 18-foot tall ceilings in here, so it keeps a nice even heat. Those doors are 16 by 16. And then we've got a big old fan up here for the summertime and stuff to keep us cool. And I actually have 8 by 8 I-beams in the floor here. I don't know if you guys can see those there. Those are spaced on like 6.5 foot center, so we can actually drive Dozers and stuff in here, big heavy stuff, without tearing up the concrete. And I had some people ask me about, I don't see a pit in your shop. Well, we've got one. It's just usually got something over top of it. So we've got a pit for changing oil, working on stuff that's heavy. Say it's a big mess under there, but you can kind of see that there. It's nice for working on big heavy stuff. this Dozer when we pulled that motor, drive motor out of it we had underneath there. It's just a lot better than laying on a creeper and stuff. I do have 4 column lifts over there, so they're actually wireless lifts. You can roll under truck tires. You guys may have seen us use those. Don't use them too often, but they pick up, I think, 13,000 pounds a piece. Yep, so you can see. Made by Rotary Lift. They're actually down in, I think, Madison, Indiana, so somewhat local, but it's pretty cool. You can roll them wherever you want to, pick whatever you want up. Isn't that right, Tucker?
Sure.
All right, so that's basically the shop. We got our oils and stuff over there. Just a real quick run around. So over here is actually the body shop. Here's the D7F that everybody's been seeing on the videos here in the last couple days, been asking about. So customer actually already bought this, put a deposit on it. This is the one you've seen us doing a service to and hauling in. So Tucker's got to get some measurements. I'm sure this guy's going to want a couple decals on this thing. So did you get a picture of what you're looking for?
I don't know if those are right or not.
Yep, that's it. That's old school Cat D7F logos. So you probably need to come in here and
I don't have any of the original ones on there.
yeah, you're just gonna have to get creative there. I'd say
I think there's some place I could find the measurements of them.
maybe. I'd say you're gonna want to do something around 8 inches wide, and I don't know how tall that will make you. 8 by 12 probably on those. On those there. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And this cat logo, I think, is about the same width as that.
Maybe an inch shorter.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to need to go underneath here. So you may not want to make that quite 12 inches tall. I don't know. You may want to shrink it down a little bit. So you need those there. Then you'll need one across the fuel tank. This guard back here. Right there is the old. Is that old one right there? I'm seeing in the paint. You know what was cool? Somebody on what was the last video or the video before actually commented and said they actually run this Dozer. Do you believe that?
Oh yeah, I think I saw
That's pretty cool, isn't it? So anyway,
they said it had the yellow toolbox or whatever.
yeah, I guess it was going off the numbers on the back. But anyway, you need your Caterpillar across there, and then it should be. These have that hump in the hood. Looks like you've got a. Looks like you're just putting one Caterpillar in the front up here in the grill, if I'm guessing.
Well,
up here.
I saw another set and they had some like rolling on the side. But
So you probably need to do a Caterpillar across here in the front. Do that one in the back. And then just do the 2 logos inside. It's pretty simple, right? Alright, so this is the body shop prep area. They'll probably start working this tractor tomorrow. Kevin's over here a lot, keeping it going. They'd probably do a little bit of sandblasting on this dude, I'm guessing. Depends on the weather and stuff, so. But yeah, that's the old tractor there. He's got a blast cabinet for some smaller parts. The big stuff we do outside, but it's the same 18-foot tall ceilings and stuff in here. We've got firewall separating everything. You got that, Tucker?
yeah.
Okay. Tucker's gonna figure those out. So we got a 2-hour rated firewall here. And we actually got one over there. I need to go turn the heat on over here. I just forgot about that. Better turn the heat on, huh? Or turn it up. So we usually keep this side around 65 degrees or so. If you guys been watching my videos, it's been super crazy warm here lately. I think it was 60, what was it, 69 or 70 last week?
I think it was 7.
Or this week? So if you don't know, we just got back from what, Tucker?
Missouri.
What did we do out there?
Hunting trip.
We went on a buffalo hunting trip. Tucker shot a buffalo.
Yeah.
I got one. We got a video of it. I don't have it posted live yet. I'm not sure if we want to do that. I did post a picture up on YouTube. See what people thought about that whole situation. So not sure if we're going to post it up yet. You guys let me know in the comments below. But Tucker, Hunter, my youngest, me, my dad, Jay works in the office, and one of Hunter's friends all went out to Missouri. So we got 4 buffalo, and Dad shot a red stag out there. So more meat hunt. We're buffalo meat's really good. So, but that's a quick run around the shop there. I'll take you guys next door over the warehouse. I'm sure it's a mess too. So all the parts and shipping and all that stuff's going on. Upstairs is all Tucker's. There's Hunter. Upstairs is all Tucker's printing machines for stickers. Guys actually having lunch area up here at table. If you guys seen another video, seen Tucker making some decals and stuff here, but got a printer, cutter, laminator. But he's been making all my stuff in-house for about at least a year now. So I bought all those machines. He's been paying me back as he's making decals. So we spend a lot of money each year making decals on stuff. Unlock this door. There's a kitty cat. Got this super sweet camouflage propane tank. So, guys, got that locked. This is our warehouse shipping and receiving. I'm trying to find a key here. Too many keys. This is actually a little room off to the side. So I told you earlier, Scott sells replacement Jeep parts out of the Philippines. So I've been doing that for a few years. We're having problems with getting containers in here. Like everything else, shipping's been a nightmare. I think we've got 3 or 4 more containers on the water or in the works. But Scott takes care of all that. We got all the little goodies and knickknacks. Trailer fenders there. Fuel tanks, but we sell complete or replacement bodies too. Guys, give you a quick little walk around. So a lot more to what you just see equipment and truck wise. Windshield frames, tailgates, hoods, all kinds of good stuff. Grill up there. But next door here we've got this locked up. Stuff ready to go out tomorrow. What we got going on there? I got a grill. Have to get my keys out again. I got locked out. Don't understand why everybody would lock everything. There we go. So in this little room here is a little shipping room. Get some lights turned on here. So this is where they do all their shipping and packaging, smaller parts. We actually are a supplier for AVM hubs out of Brazil. I've done that for quite a few years now. We're actually the main US supplier for them. So selling lockout hubs for all the 4-wheel drive vehicles that use them. I got into them originally for the 2.5 ton lockouts like the crew cab truck we're building. So then we end up selling a full line. We're getting low on inventory. Actually got a shipment in. Should be due in any day. I'll probably be picking that up next week. So and we stock parts for all the military trucks. See gauges, stuff like that. There's light switches. It's a little bit of everything. There's seals, 2.5 ton truck stuff. Got some returns down there on stuff. Gasket kits for lockout hubs. Like I say, it's a mess in here right now. This is the warehouse. I've got another warehouse at the old shop. You guys might have seen in there. It's got a bunch of overflow inventory, a bunch of 850J parts. It's actually a Halverson HP 150 log splitter. You guys probably seen me use those in a couple videos. If you've not seen those, definitely need to go check those out. So got one ready to ship out there, it looks like. Got more Army truck parts, mirrors, and all kinds of stuff. Lights, filters, seat covers, new PTOs in stock, fit military trucks, brake lines, all kinds of 5-ton seals. Like I say, it's kind of a mess in here. Guys are thrashing into the year. The old J pipes for the 2.5 ton. Jeep frames up there. Bunch of boxes, mud flaps, wheels, some tracks. I think guys bringing skid steer over next week. Put a set of tracks on. Got some sprockets and rollers, just stock items there. We keep in stock if somebody needs something. We definitely can get anything undercarriage wise in a day or two normally. We do keep some stuff in that we used most of the time. Some Jeep tires and wheels. Final drive off a 195-hour 850J out there. More Jeep fenders. I think we got some idlers for 700s and 450s. There's actually 2 brand new final drives sitting here for 850J tractors like we sell. Dirt Perfect's got some replacement Jeep bodies up there if you guys can see those. Some more over here, frames. Got some used 850 parts. We did end up parting another one out here the other day, finished it off. Drive motors and log arch air for a dozer. Bunch of Jeep parts over here, so. Got some dump bed horse stuff. I got more of that stuff outside, so. Jeep fenders, a lot of Jeep stuff over here, so. Got some old military Unimog C tires, some NOS stuff. But yeah, there's all kinds of goodies in there. Some dump horse kits for trucks. All kinds of, there's a bunch of snorkel pipes in here we have made for the 2.5-ton trucks. So on the side, we'll probably be putting one of those on the other truck if we can. Buckets of teeth. Got a shipping scale there. But that's a quick run around of the warehouse there. And a bunch of teeth and stuff over here that guys ship out. So I'll shut this door out. Then we'll go out back real quick and do a quick tour of that. I don't think I got the door shut. So there's the front lot again. Got the old Jeep up in the air with the crane. Flag's not hanging off of it today. It's kind of blowed up on it, but out back, got all kinds of stuff. Got a lean-to, keep big forklift in it. Got some used parts that kind of need straightened up. It's kind of a mess. Got a bunch of aluminum there off a person. Got in there. Got my shop crane. I think somebody's asking about that. They was wanting to see it out. It's actually an old crawler crane. You can see the undercarriage is spread out real wide. It goes back into like 8.6, but I bought it a couple years ago down at the auction in Louisville. Keep around here for picking up stuff. Sometimes we got dead machines, we need to pick them off the trailer. We can use that, and we've got a 30,000-pound forklift over here. There's a bunch more of the Halverson wood splitters, a couple more Jeep bodies. You guys watching any of my other crazy videos, there's the Crown Vic track out there. Service truck sitting there, it needs backed up some more. Got a couple dump beds. We got some parts tractors out there. So over in that lot over there used to be an old fire station. So I keep all of our skid steer attachments over there. We'll take a walk over there and you guys can check it out. So again, this is all bare through here. That Unimog C tractor. If not, guys, have not seen those pretty cool vehicles. I've sold way over 100 of those things. That one's actually sold, just still sitting here. I think it's going overseas, but got an old Mack Superliner there with a water bed on it. I bought it. It's got the old Mack E9 V8 motor in it. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't have it up for sale. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. Might be a project on down the road. Another old 2.5-ton. We've got a couple dump beds here. That one fits a military truck, which you guys seen us build one of those recently. I've done about, I think I've bought 60. This makes 61 beds off of them, so. That one there is actually spec'd up to go on one of my dad's dump trucks, so we might do a video on that. But we got some used takeoff pads off 850s. A lot of times we'll put a wider 30-inch pad on them, make them float a little better. Got a couple rippers off 450s and 550s. John Deere mini excavator buckets. Got some 160, 200 size buckets. Snow plows. Got some buckets somebody gave me. It probably need thrown in the scrap metal. Got some 5-ton axles over here. So most of our attachments, which we've got another semi-load coming in, because we're pretty much out of them again. We sold all of our bush hogs. There's one up there. Got some rototillers, buckets. Like I say, inventory is very low right now, so a bunch of grapple buckets and stuff. We do have another load of a bunch of bush hogs and stuff coming in, probably here in the next week or two, I would think. So I seen we sent payment for it, but that is pretty much all this area. Like I say, it's kind of low on inventory right now, so we're working on that. January is probably going to be a slow month. There's not much going on auction wise, so we'll probably get quite a bit done on that crew cab truck. So keep watching for videos up on it. I do have a every year in February there's a bunch of big auctions down in Florida, so I'm gonna be down there for 2 or 3 weeks. I think Mike from Dirt Perfect might be coming down there too. We'll probably hang out and maybe do a couple of videos with him. But there's like 4 big auctions down there. Each one's up to a week long. Hopefully get some stuff bought down there, so you'll probably see a bunch of stuff flooding in towards the end of February. But that's pretty much it. We got some used Dozer parts sitting out there in pallets, stuff needs straightened up. We got some parts trucks and tractors back here. We'll go over there and check those out. All right, so there's a snowplow truck you've seen. There's a video of me and my son Hunter getting it going, running. I don't know if you guys can see this V-blade here. A lot of people have been watching my videos on us refacing the blade skin on the 650H and putting a new C-frame on a Dozer and stuff. That's actually what was on that Dozer come off. So got an old Dresser TD12 here. It's actually sold. A lot of stuff. If you guys watch our Facebook and stuff, tried to post everything we put up for sale. If you notice, it's been a little lacking lately. Most everything we've sold in the last couple months has sold before it gets to the shop or before it even gets out the front door. So it's been crazy. But back here, it's kind of a boneyard. Got an old 850 military tractor. It was missing parts. We pulled more parts off. Old long wheelbase 5-ton truck here. Got some old Ford parts trucks back here. 850 parts. It's actually my snowplow truck for around here. So we've got a bunch of if anybody's interested in hydraulic winches, I've got a whole bunch of them here. I've got 2 more tractors coming in. So what these was, I'll try to post a picture up here. They were actually pipe layers on the side of like 700 size John Deere tractors. I think one come off a Cat, but we take them off because they make good tractors for logging, or they're just low hour, low use tractors. But anyway, we've got I think they've got like an 8,000 and 12,000 pound winch on each one of these. But if any of you guys is looking for hydraulic winches, I would sell these things cheap to you. So everybody knows hydraulic winch and stuff's very strong, but come with all the controls, the whole package. You know, $1,750 will get you the whole setup, 2 winches and all that stuff there. So if it don't happen, I may scrap a bunch of them out. We've sold some in the past. It's just a shame to see good stuff like that go to waste. But you can see these big chunks of metal. There's a lot of weight. I think there's around 10,000 pounds in one of these dudes here. So it's super nice, heavy duty winches. There's blocks and tackle with them, all kinds of good stuff. So all these little bodies you see around, we've got tires and stuff in those. Usually they actually expand out, so they come off the longer wheelbase trucks that we turned into dump trucks. A bunch of beds there we've taken off. But I've done like, I think 40 some of the regular military 5-ton dump trucks like you've seen in a video we put up there a couple months ago. So we built quite a few of them. But anyway, that is a shop tour, quickie. It's kind of dirty, but guys, let me know what you think. If you liked what you've seen, we'll have some more videos coming out on the crew cab here in the next week or so. Been trying to post a couple of videos a week, and it's hard. I don't know if I'm able to keep up with that. It just depends what I got going on. We're gonna try. If not, we'll get one a week out for sure. So definitely let me know what you guys think. I've got one we've started on that crew cab on the motor mounts and stuff. You'll see it coming out here next week. But you know, I worked a day and a half on that truck. I think I have 12 minutes of footage. You know, people don't realize how long some of this stuff takes. So I don't want to bore you guys out either. But we'll get her. So if you guys like this stuff, let me know in the descriptions. If you've not done so, definitely subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming videos for sure. And give me a thumbs up so it helps me out a bunch. So we will see you guys next time.